Hi everyone. So today I will show you how to build a API using Group Property Mediator. Let's start how to do that one. Let me quickly create one XML file. So click your REST API, create a new artifact. So here I am giving one name, Group Property API, and context I am giving here group. Let me modify this version to context. And here I am giving your 1.0.0. Okay, so you can give any version, that depends on you. You want to give 1.0 or any different version, that doesn't matter. Okay, until it's creating one XML file, let me explain you the scenario what we are trying to achieve here. So here what we need to do, so this is our one sample request. So we need to add one message. So inside message there is 3 field I am using here, one for name field, one for address field, and one for pin. So these 3 value will pass it as a request body, and dynamically we will fetch it through PropertyGroup Mediator, and this mediator will pass it as a log mediator. So what I am trying to achieve here, let me drag and drop here. So this property, if I right click and go through show property view, right? So here earlier, like property mediator, this property will add only one property like at a time. For this group property, we can add n number of property inside this group property mediator. So from here, like how we will get the property value? So for that purpose, so I am using one PayloadFactory Mediator before this property group mediator. Okay. So if I right click and go through show property view, right? So here the payload will add one request body. From that request body we will fetch one by one property and will add it group property mediator. So let me modify this one to JSON. So this JSON, let me copy this value. So this is hard coded, we will pass it as a dynamic value. So let me add it here. So here let me modify this name to $1, so that one will pass it through argument as a expression. So second address, let me modify through $2. Third one, let me modify this one to $3. So this name field value we will take it from the request payload. So what I mean here, like while we are sending this request, right, inside message we will call this name and we will fetch the value. Same for address and same for pin. So here if I click this one, right, modify this one to expression, and evaluator let modify to JSON. Okay. So if I modify this one to JSON, so what it is trying to do, we need to add $. $, means the whole JSON file. Then message, within message what we need to call name. So whatever value we are passing as a request, from this field it will fetch the value and it will pass it here. So same for we need to pass for address and for pin also. We modify to expression, change this one to JSON, and this argument also same, like modify this one to JSON. $dot message dot, we need to pass address. So let me finish this one. So same we need to do for pin. Okay. So modify this one to expression, change this one to JSON. So here also we need to modify to JSON. Okay. Now we need to pass $dot message. So within message we need to call pin. So now these 3 parameter we added here. Okay. So now if we execute the call through the post method, it will take the value name field from the payload arguments. Same for address, same for pin. Let me close this one. If I right click and go through resource, right, so this resource, go through property view. So here let's modify this one to post because we need to pass the payload request, right. So now this property group, let me close and reopen again. Let me drag little left. So here go through show property view. So this description is optional, either you can add or not. If you are not adding, that doesn't matter. So click here. So it will ask you one field here. It is asking you property name. So I'm adding here name. So this version type, let me modify to expression. So if you click here, there is one new window is come. So here you need to modify to expression. let me just minimize this one. So here we need to add one more command here, JSON eval. So within the body we need to fetch the value. So add message dot, we need to call what? We need to call name. So let me just copy this one. So we will take it for address also. Just finish this one. So one property we are using for name. So second property, let me add here address. The value, let me add it here. So this name, let me change to address and finish this one. This one for address. And third one we need to use for pin. So let me modify this one to expression. So here also let's modify to expression. I'm adding, just change this name to pin. So these three property, like if you want to add here, fetching value from payload request. Okay, so now our payload mediator, this group property mediator also ready. Now we need to do what? We need to add one log mediator to printing all the log. Let me right click and go through. The easiest approach I'll tell you. Let me go through source view. Let me copy this property value. Okay, so let me copy this property value. Go to notepad. I'm adding here. Okay, so this one, like, we can easily copy paste quickly. Let me go through design view. So right click this log mediator, go through show property view. So here let's modify this one to custom. Okay, so this custom, I'm adding one property, print name, and change this one to expression. And this expression, let me modify here also expression. Let me minimize this one. So here for name, what value we passed in property mediator? So we passed for JSON eval, right? And what is the name we added here? Name. So copy this name, go through here. So there is one more command, get hyphen property. So inside this one, within quote, like, just add that particular name, property name. Okay, so this one for name, click add again. So I'm adding here print address, modify this one to expression, and here also let's modify to expression. So this expression I need to call address value, right? Get property. So within the get property I need to call that address. So what value, property value added there? So this is the value name, property name. Let me copy this one, go to here and add here. So this one I added for address. Second one we need to add print for pin. So change this one to expression. So this one also, let me modify this one to expression. So this expression, let me get property. So within get property, let me call that property name. So here let me copy this value. So this one I added for pin. Okay, so now we did for name, address and pin. So we want to respond back to the customer, right? Let me add one respond mediator. So it will fetch all the value and it will print as a response. Now let me close this one and quickly create one API XML file. Go through project, and here I am giving property group API. So this is my destination. Click OK. I expand this one. So here if you see group property API, okay, select that one and finish. So it is showing what? Carbon API file successfully created in the given destination. Click OK. Now let me go through Carbon UI. Just quickly log in this one. The session already signed out. So scroll down. Create, like, add one new Carbon application. Okay. So here let me upload that Carbon file. So this one, property group API. Okay, we click open and upload this one. So now our car file has been uploaded here. Let me refresh this one. So this is the property group API. Okay, now go through API. So this API, so let me go through next. So this is our URL we need to use for accessing our API. Copy this one through Postman, add it here. Okay, let me modify this method to post, and this body, let me go to our sample request, right? Let me copy this one. We go through Postman and hit request, beautify this one and send. So now you can see we are able to get response. Within the message I got my name, my address and my pin. And if you want to see what is the response I'm getting here, let me through here, right? So here I'm getting my name, but print address it's not giving response. So pin I got the response. So what is the problem here? So JSON-enable $.message address. So here let me go through here. Let me copy this one. So through UI we can did this one. Okay, so or else we need to build the car file again. Go through yes, go through show property view. So what is wrong here? Let's verify here. Okay, the problem I'll tell you. So if you see this problem, right, I added this one as a value. So this needs to be as a expression. So modify this one and save this file. So you can see, right, it's initializing API. So now if I go to the file again, just for verification it was it's updated or not, edit and click yes, go through source view. So now this one is reflected here, right? If I execute again, let me send request again. So here you can see print name I'm getting my name, and the address also I'm getting here, and the result also I'm getting here. The previous log, if you compare, this one we are not getting the value. Okay, and this one is the Postman response. So I hope everyone is getting how to use property group mediator. So those who are watching my channel, kindly go through my channel and like, share, subscribe my videos, so it will motivate me to make more videos. Thank you so much.